It's almost time for the players to relax and jump in the hotel swimming pool, but before then, they have one nerve-jangling game still to play. 4 leaders: Wang Hao, Krivruchko, Kravtsev and Ariban. They're on 6.5, but there's a chasing pack of 12 players on 6 points. So the tournament is still wide open. We're about 2 hours into the round, and let me give you an update on the leaders. Wang Hao has played a solid Catalan against Krivruchko, and Krivruchko really has simplified the position. They've gone into an end game where Krivruchko is fighting hard for the draw. Wang Hao definitely pressing for a win. As they say, only 2 results are possible there. Then we have Martin Kravtsev, who has black against Arkady Naidic. Naidic typically is playing very aggressively. He's already offered a pawn, and well, Kravtsev seems to be playing a bit nervously at the moment. If I had to bet on that one, I would put money on Naidic, but anything could happen there. Then we have Ariban Baskaran, who has well, promised us the day before that he will really go for it in the last round, and he's delivered. He has black against Wojtaszek, and he has played a King's Indian. Risky opening. It's typical King's Indian position. Ariban has piece play. Wojtaszek has a space advantage. So, well, again, completely unclear. After around about 3 hours play, we have our first result on the top boards. We have a draw between Wang Hao and Yuri Krivruchko. So congratulations to both of you. You're now, well, leading the tournament for the time being. So, well, you know, how does it feel to be up at the top?
Not really happy, because I still don't really know the results now. I mean, on other boards, they are even more important.
Okay, Yuri, are you satisfied with your results in this last round?
Well, I mean, I'm more or less satisfied with my play here, and okay, we'll see what will happen at the end of the tournament. So I can say also that I'm happy. I'm a bit tired right now. So.
Okay, all right, but I mean, it was quite a tense game you had. Did you think you had serious winning chances?
No, I didn't think so. And during my preparation, I didn't prepare that deep. And during the game, I thought the white was slightly better, but still, I couldn't find anything very special for white. So I thought it was very good to make a draw. Anyway, my tiebreak is better, so it's okay, nice.
You have a very favourable tiebreak, which also, of course, the prizes depend on that. So there we go. We have our first 2 players in from the top boards. They both have 7 out of 9, and we'll have to see whether the other players can catch them up. we have another of the leaders who's finished and come into the clubhouse. So, Adi, you drew your game. Very complicated, actually.
Yeah, actually from the opening I was just worse, maybe even like very bad at some point. But somehow I got some tricks eventually, and I got a very interesting exchange sacrifice. After which I think I turned the table. I was not worse anymore, I think. But okay, still it's like on full exchange. But today I was channeling the spirit of Petrosian.
Why Petrosian?
Because he's the master of exchange sacrifice, right?
Absolutely. And you lived up to your promise. You said you were going to play something adventurous. You played the King's Indian and you did your best, exchange sack. So, well, anyway, you're sharing first place with 7 out of 9. So you're happy with your tournament?
Yeah, I just, this loss against Wang Hao was not at all needed because I was just leading at that point. And the loss, and today maybe, okay, but today I didn't have so much chance, but I would have been happier to finish with a win, but still I think pretty happy with my tournament so far.
And there's one of the leaders is still playing, so Kravtsev, if he wins this end game,
fingers crossed that he makes it draw.
So if Kravtsev wins, then he would win the tournament outright. And so how do you assess the position?
No, I think it's a draw, but he needs to find the right setup, I think. But it was weird actually. I think Naidu was just better at some point, but then now after the mess is over, now Kravtsev is the one pushing for a win. Yeah. But I think if you find the right setup, it's a draw, yeah.
Okay, so we'll give you updates very soon on what happens in that fascinating endgame. Martin Kravtsev has just finished his game, and it was a draw. Really tough battle. You came so close to winning at the end.
Yes, it was a strange game because I missed one move in the opening. I saw I losing a piece, and I thought it's over in one moment. Okay, so I just lost, but then I realized I had some compensation, and finally I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm winning. No, it was a very strange game.
And do you think there was a win somewhere there? It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. I think it was very close to win. Maybe it was, maybe not. Okay.
But you finished with 7 points out of 9. You're sharing first place. Are you happy with your result?
Probably yes. I would be more happy if I had no chance to win the last game. Then I would be happier. But now, okay, I think maybe I could finish better today.
Well, many congratulations. Overall, you've had a fantastic tournament, so, well, we wish you well. It's been a really dramatic final round. All the leaders going into round 9 actually drew. Some played very cautiously, like Wang Hao and Krivoruchko. Others really went for it. Martin Kravtsev came so close to defeating Naidic, but they all drew. They all finished with 7 points. That meant that some of the players on 6 had a chance to catch them, and 2 managed to do that. Salem Saleh won a very nice game against Adashenko, and SP Seturaman defeated Vladimir Akopyan. So, just to recap again, 6 players finished equal first with 7 points out of 9. Wang Hao, Yuri Krivoruchko, Adiban Baskara, Martin Kravtsev, Salem Saleh and SP Seturaman. But the winner on tiebreak was Wang Hao. I think that's thoroughly deserved. I think particularly because he beat his big rival Adiban Baskaran. So a well-deserved victory for him. It's been a really entertaining first Sharjah Masters, and hopefully this will be the first of many.